B&B fans, brace yourselves, because Katie Logan just made a move that could blow up multiple relationships at once. What looks like a kind, supportive gesture on the surface is actually turning into something far more dangerous. Katie has stepped in and arranged new jobs for Dylan and Will. And the moment Electra finds out, things could get explosive. Because to Electra, this isn't help. This feels like interference. Personal interference. Suddenly, Katie isn't just a concerned adult. She's someone influencing the direction of two young men's lives, and possibly pulling them out of Electra's orbit. That's not a small shift. That's a power move. And Electra is not the type to sit back while someone else starts steering the future she thought she was part of. Is Katie innocently opening doors, or quietly choosing sides in a battle Electra didn't even know had begun? Because in Los Angeles, good intentions have a way of turning into emotional landmines collision. Let's break down how these new jobs could change everything, and why Electra's reaction might be the real drama we should be watching. First off, let's set the scene for anyone who might need a quick refresher. The Bold and the Beautiful has been captivating audiences since 1987, created by William J. Bell and Lee Philip Bell. It's all about the glamorous world of fashion design, centered around the Forrester family and their rivals, the Logans and Spencers. We've seen epic love triangles, corporate takeovers, and enough family secrets to fill a dozen novels. Right now, the spotlight is on Katie Logan Spencer, who's launching her own fashion house, Logan Designs, or whatever they're calling it this week. Katie's always been the resilient one, bouncing back from heartbreaks with Bill Spencer and health scares. Heather Tom has portrayed her with such depth, making Katie a fan favorite for her strength and vulnerability. Now with her new venture, she's building a team, and spoilers hint that she could bring in some fresh faces that might disrupt the status quo at Forrester Creations. Enter Melissa Dillon, portrayed by Sydney Bullock. Dillon's a relatively new character, but she's already making waves as an artist with tons of talent and skills. She's got that creative edge that's perfect for the fashion world. Think sketches, designs, and innovative ideas that could give Logan a unique flair. The spoilers suggest Katie might hire her, which makes total sense. Katie's eager to assemble a team quickly to compete with the Forresters. Remember, the Logans have always been the underdogs, fighting for their place in the high-stakes world of couture. If Dylan joins Logan, it could be a game-changer, providing the fresh, unique ideas Katie needs to stand out. But how does this tie into the younger generation? That's where things get juicy. We've got Electra Forrester, played by Linnea Grace, who's entangled in a budding romance with Will Spencer. Electra's part of the Forrester legacy, granddaughter or something in that tangled family tree, and she's got her own worries. The spoilers point out that Electra and Will recently talked to Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, about getting Dylan a job at Forrester Creations. Steffi's the co-CEO, always fierce and protective of the family business. Unfortunately, the receptionist gig fell through because Steffi had to give it to someone else. Bummer for Dylan, who needs a real job to make money fast, not just an internship. This rejection sets the stage for Katie to swoop in like the hero she often is. Imagine this. Will, who's Katie's son and Bill's heir, might suggest Dylan to his mom. Crew Morrow brings such youthful energy to Will, making him relatable as the kid caught between warring parents. At some point, Will could encourage Dylan to share her artwork with Katie. Katie reviews it, sees the potential, and bam, Dylan's got a spot at Logan. This would be a win for everyone involved, right? Dylan gets paid, Katie gets talent, and the Logans gain momentum. But wait, there's always a twist in B&B. Electra might initially be happy that her friend, or is Dylan a rival, is earning a paycheck, but then jealousy creeps in. The thought of Dylan and Will working together at Logan without her? That could ignite some serious drama. Let's pause and think about Electra's perspective. Linnea Grace plays her with this innocent yet fiery vibe, making Electra someone we root for but also worry about. She's in a relationship with Will, and any perceived threat could amplify her insecurities. In the world of soaps, relationships are fragile, especially young ones. If Dylan and Will are suddenly colleagues, sharing ideas, late nights at the office, creative brainstorming sessions, you can see where Electra's mind might wander. Spoilers tease that Dylan will lead to much larger problems in the upcoming weeks, possibly even breakup news for Electra and Will. Ouch. Is this the start of a love triangle? B&B loves those. Remember Brooke Ridge and Taylor's endless cycle? Shifting gears to Will's side of the story. Will's been anxious about his job at Forrester Creations, and who can blame him? With Katie's new fashion house stirring up tension, the lines between family and business are blurring. Ridge Forrester, played by the charismatic Torsten K., reassures Will that he doesn't blame him for his parents' actions. Ridge sees Will as his own person, not like his troubled father Bill Spencer, Don Diamant. Bill's always been the villainous tycoon, but Don Diamant makes him so watchable. However, spoilers indicate trouble ahead. If Will overhears Ridge bad-mouthing Katie, and let's face it, Ridge has a history of that, he might defend his mom and bolt from Forrester. That's where the options open up for Will. He could jump ship to his dad's empire at Spencer Publications, diving into media and power plays. Or Katie might convince him to bring his fashion knowledge to Logan. Imagine Will applying his insights from Forrester to help launch Katie's line. That would be a bold move. But if both Will and Dylan end up at Logan, Electra's fury could be legendary. The idea of them in the same workspace without her oversight might push her over the edge. Is Electra insecure because of past Forrester family dramas? Absolutely. The Forresters have seen it all. Affairs, takeovers, even faked deaths. Electra's worries aren't unfounded in this chaotic universe. Now let's expand on the characters a bit more, because BNB is all about the deep backstories. Katie Logan Spencer, she's been through the ringer. Married to Bill multiple times, dealt with heart transplants, custody battles over Will. Heather Tom's Emmy-winning performance captures Katie's evolution from the overlooked Logan sister to a powerhouse. Launching her own label is her way of reclaiming independence after years of being in Brooke's shadow. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, is the ultimate soap queen, but Katie's carving her own path now. Melissa Dillon, Sydney Bullock is bringing fresh energy. Dillon's an artist, perhaps with a mysterious past. We don't know much yet, but soaps love to unveil secrets. Her skills could include digital design, traditional sketching, or even jewelry making, fitting perfectly into fashion. If hired by Katie, she might introduce eco-friendly materials or streetwear influences, helping Logan differentiate from Forrester's classic elegance. Crew Morrow stepped into the role recently, aging up the character. Will's torn between loyalties, Forrester internship versus family ties. His anxiety about job security mirrors real-life Gen Z worries in competitive industries. If he switches to Logan, it could symbolize breaking free from Forrester influence. So the big question is, did Katie just open doors, or open a war? If Dylan and Will follow Katie's lead, Electra may feel betrayed, sidelined, and ready to fight for control of her own future. And on The Bold and the Beautiful, feeling threatened is usually the first step toward a major showdown. Do you think Katie is genuinely helping, or secretly steering things her way? And will Electra confront her directly, or make a move that nobody sees coming? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this storyline is just heating up fire, and if you love daily BNB drama, twists, and spoiler breakdowns, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next shocker from Los Angeles.